Imagine a thriving family-owned bakery where generations have poured their hearts into perfecting recipes and serving the local community. The aroma of fresh bread fills the air, and loyal customers line up each morning for their favorite treats. Now, picture the owners dreaming even bigger, envisioning their bakery's name on storefronts across the country, from bustling cities to small towns. To turn this dream into reality, they need significant funding. So, they make a bold decision: to go public by launching an initial public offering, or IPO. This is a major step, transforming their business from a private, closely held company into one that's open to public investment. An IPO is when a private company offers ownership shares, called stock, to the public for the very first time, listing them on a stock exchange like the NYSE or NASDAQ. This move brings in a huge influx of cash, which can be used to open new locations, upgrade equipment, pay off old debts, or invest in innovative products and services. It's a financial boost that can transform the company's future. Each share represents a small piece of the company. When you buy one, you're not just investing money, you're becoming a part owner, sharing in the risks and rewards of the business's journey. The IPO process is complex and requires expert guidance. Investment banks step in to help set the initial share price, prepare legal documents, and market the offering to large institutional investors before the shares are available to the general public. Once shares hit the open market, their price is determined by supply and demand. If more people want to buy than sell, the price goes up. If not, it can fall quickly. For everyday investors, an IPO is an exciting opportunity to get in early on a company's public journey, sometimes before it becomes a household name. If the company thrives and grows, your shares could increase in value, potentially leading to significant profits over time. But there's always risk, especially in the early days after an IPO. The company's future is uncertain, and share prices can drop just as quickly as they rise. Not every IPO is a guaranteed success. Prices can be volatile, and some companies struggle to meet the high expectations set by investors. Still, an IPO is a pivotal moment, a celebration of growth and ambition, unlocking new opportunities for both the company and its investors. It's like selling slices of a future cake to raise the ingredients for an even bigger, better bakery, one that everyone can share in and help build. Going public is a high-stakes debut, marking a company's entry onto the world's financial stage and opening the doors to new possibilities for growth, innovation, and shared success. You may not know Medline, and you might not see their name on the products you use every day, but chances are, whether you've visited a hospital, a doctor's office, or even a local clinic, you've almost certainly used something they made or supplied, like gloves, masks, or gowns. Medline is a massive, family-run supplier of medical essentials, gloves, masks, gowns, and countless other products, serving hospitals and clinics not just in the US, but around the globe. Founded in 1966, the Mills family grew Medline from a small operation into a one-stop shop for healthcare providers, streamlining supply chains and ensuring reliability for generations of medical professionals. Their vast distribution network keeps medical supplies flowing efficiently, reaching thousands of facilities every day, a role that became even more vital during recent health crises, when demand for protective equipment soared. As a private company, Medline was able to reinvest profits and make long-term decisions without the constant scrutiny and short-term pressures of the public markets, allowing them to focus on steady growth and innovation. But the decision to go public marked a major shift in the company's story, signaling ambitions for even greater growth, new partnerships, and a drive to innovate on a global scale. With new capital from investors, Medline can expand manufacturing, reach more markets, and develop new products that could shape the future of healthcare delivery. For healthcare systems everywhere, a stronger Medline means a more resilient supply chain, better prepared to handle emergencies and everyday needs alike. Even if you don't know their name, Medline's impact is everywhere in modern medicine, quietly supporting the people and places that keep us healthy. Medline's IPO wasn't just big, it was historic, raising $6.3 billion and becoming the year's largest public offering. That's enough to fund multiple hospitals or years of medical research. Investor demand was sky-high, with shares snapped up before public trading even began. This capital will fuel Medline's growth, from scaling operations to acquiring new businesses. The IPO's size sent a clear message: investors value stable, essential companies, not just flashy tech startups. Medline's reliability in healthcare made it a standout, especially in uncertain times. The $6.3 billion raised is more than a number. It's a vote of confidence in Medline's future. Medline's IPO excitement soared on its first trading day, with shares jumping over 30%. This IPO pop meant early investors saw instant gains and signaled huge market enthusiasm. A strong debut builds momentum, attracting more investors and creating positive buzz. It's like a blockbuster movie premiere with lines around the block. Everyone wants in. While some say a big pop means the company could have raised more, it's also a sign of healthy demand. The surge reassures investors and sets a solid foundation for Medline's public journey. It validates the company's fundamentals and its crucial role in healthcare. For Medline, this was the perfect start as a public company. The 30% leap wasn't just a headline, it was a strong launchpad for future growth. Stability and reliability can be just as exciting to investors as disruptive tech. Medline's IPO was powered by a partnership with financial heavyweights, Blackstone, Carlyle, and Hellman Friedman. These private equity giants invested billions, helping Medline scale and prepare for public markets. Their expertise streamlined operations, expanded global reach, and added credibility to the IPO. The Mills family stayed involved, combining deep industry knowledge with financial muscle. The backing of these firms signaled to investors that Medline was a solid bet. The IPO's success was a win for everyone: Medline, the Mills family, and the private equity partners. It's a textbook example of private equity driving growth and value. Medline's IPO success has investors eyeing the next big debuts, like SpaceX, OpenAI, and Databricks. SpaceX, led by Elon Musk, is rewriting the rules of space travel and could spark a frenzy if it goes public. OpenAI is at the forefront of artificial intelligence, with an IPO promising a stake in the future of AI. Databricks, a leader in big data and AI for business, blends tech growth with proven profitability. Each company offers a different flavor. SpaceX is high risk, high reward. OpenAI is about transformative tech. Databricks is enterprise-focused. These potential IPOs will shape the investment landscape for years. Investors are eager for a chance to own a piece of tomorrow's biggest stories. The next wave of IPOs could be even more transformative than Medline's. Medline's blockbuster IPO is part of a larger trend. IPOs are back in a big way, and the excitement is palpable across the financial world. After a period of relative quiet, the IPO market is heating up, drawing attention from investors, analysts, and companies alike. A strong stock market and rising investor confidence have created the perfect environment for new public offerings. With major indices reaching new highs and optimism spreading, companies see a golden opportunity to raise capital and expand. Lower interest rate uncertainty is pushing investors to seek growth, making IPOs more attractive. As the Federal Reserve signals stability, investors are less worried about sudden market shocks and more willing to take calculated risks on promising new listings. Many high-quality private companies waited out recent market volatility and are now ready to go public. These firms have spent years building strong business models and are eager to tap into the public markets to fuel their next phase of growth. This backlog means a flood of exciting new opportunities for investors. With so many companies entering the market at once, investors have a wider selection of innovative businesses to choose from, each with its own unique story and potential. Success breeds success. Medline's strong debut encourages more companies to follow. When a major IPO performs well, it boosts confidence throughout the market, inspiring other firms to accelerate their own plans to go public. Each big IPO builds momentum, drawing in more investors and companies. The buzz around these launches creates a sense of urgency, as everyone wants to be part of the next big success story. The result? A self-reinforcing cycle of confidence and activity. As more companies go public and succeed, the appetite for IPOs only grows, fueling even more deals and opportunities. The IPO window is wide open, and the market is buzzing with anticipation. Investors are watching closely, eager to spot the next breakout company and capitalize on early growth. For both companies and investors, it's an exciting time to be in the game. The energy is contagious, and the opportunities seem endless, as new names make their debut on the public stage. The stage is set for a new era of public offerings, with innovation, ambition, and optimism driving the market forward. IPOs like Medline's capture investor imagination because they offer a shot at something new and potentially lucrative. Getting in early on a public company feels like backing a rising star. The chance for rapid gains, like Medline's 30% first-day jump, draws investors hoping to catch the next big winner. But it's not just about money. IPOs let you invest in the future you believe in, whether it's healthcare, AI, or space. These offerings bring fresh energy and new choices to the market. For years, only venture capitalists could invest in these companies. Now, IPOs open the door to everyone. This democratization of access keeps the market dynamic and forward-looking. IPOs expand the universe of investment options, fueling excitement and engagement. They're not just financial events, they're a chance to be part of a bigger story. That's why the buzz around IPOs never fades. As of December 17, 2025, the IPO market's future looks brighter than ever. Medline's success has reignited confidence, paving the way for more companies to go public. Expect a steady stream of IPOs across tech, healthcare, and beyond, offering fresh opportunities for investors. A healthy IPO market means more choice and a chance to invest in tomorrow's leaders. The democratization of access means more people can share in these opportunities. Medline's record-breaking IPO is a bellwether for a new era of growth and innovation. The road ahead is lit by this momentum, promising prosperity for companies and investors alike. The horizon for IPOs isn't just clear, it's shining with promise.